Well, hello there, and a very warm welcome to Encyclopedia. It's rather splendid to have you with us today. We're about to embark on a little journey, a virtual stroll if you will. Our destination, none other than the grand, sprawling and endlessly fascinating city of London. It's a place that, even in this year of 2025, keeps surprising everyone. It really does have a bit of a buzz about it, you know, a proper, full-on, can't-miss-it kind of energy that grabs you. London, you see, isn't just another city in England. Oh no, it's quite something else. It's the beating heart, the main event, the place where history and the bang-up-to-date future have a friendly chat on every street corner. You can almost feel the centuries whispering to you from the old stones. Then, just as you're pondering that, a shiny new electric bus will whoosh past. It's this constant mix that makes it so wonderfully, uniquely London. It's a city that's always reinventing itself, which is quite a trick. Think of it as a magnificent old building that's had some rather clever modern extensions put on. The foundations are ancient and strong, built by Romans and Saxons and all sorts of interesting chaps. But the windows are gleaming, the Wi-Fi is surprisingly decent in most places, and there's always something new popping up. A new cafe here, a quirky little shop there. It never stands still, this city. It's a proper hive of activity, from dawn till well past dusk, and then some. What truly sets London apart within England, and indeed the world, is its sheer glorious scale and its global outlook. It's a city that belongs to everyone in a way. People from every imaginable corner of the globe call it home, bringing their stories, their food, their traditions. This creates a vibrant tapestry, a kaleidoscope of cultures all jostling along together. It's a place where you can hear a dozen languages before you've even finished your morning cuppa. And that, my friends, is rather special. Now let's talk about the people, the Londoners themselves. They are a diverse lot, a real mix, as I mentioned. You'll find folks whose families have lived here for generations, alongside bright-eyed newcomers ready to make their mark. This blending is the secret sauce of London's culture, making it incredibly dynamic. It's a city where tolerance isn't just a word, it's a daily practice mostly. People manage to rub along together in a remarkably civilized fashion, considering how many of them there are. It's quite something. Daily life in London has its own peculiar rhythm. There's the morning rush, of course, a sea of people heading to work on the Tube, London's famous underground railway. It's a bit like a well-organized ant colony, everyone knowing their route. Then there's the almost sacred British tradition of queuing. Londoners are world champions at forming an orderly line for almost anything. A bus, a sandwich, a chance to see a squirrel. It's a mark of respect, a quiet understanding. It's all rather polite, really. And then there are the famous traditions that are still going strong. Think of the changing of the guard at Buckingham Palace, all red tunics and bearskin hats. It's a spectacle that still draws crowds, a little piece of living history. Afternoon tea, with its tiny sandwiches and delightful cakes, is another lovely ritual. These aren't just for tourists. Many Londoners enjoy these moments of tradition too. It connects them to the city's long and storied past, a comforting anchor in a fast-moving world. Despite the city's immense size and the sometimes hurried pace, you'll often find Londoners to be surprisingly friendly and helpful. If you look a bit lost, chances are someone will offer directions, often with a cheerful remark. They might seem reserved at first, but there's a good deal of warmth underneath. It's a city of millions of individual stories, and people are generally quite happy to share a small, friendly moment. It's this understated kindness that often makes the biggest impression on visitors. Right then, let's talk about something truly important. Food. London's food scene is, quite frankly, brilliant. It's a far cry from the old jokes about British cooking, I can tell you. You can still find the classics, of course. A good plate of fish and chips with crispy batter and fluffy chips, perhaps doused in salt and vinegar, is a joy. Or a hearty Sunday roast with roast beef, Yorkshire puddings and all the trimmings. That's a proper British institution, and London does it very well indeed. But London's culinary landscape is now a vast global smorgasbord. The sheer variety is astounding. You can find fantastic curry houses, particularly around areas like Brick Lane, serving up dishes from every region of India and beyond. These aren't just restaurants, they're local legends. Then there are the street food markets, like the bustling Borough Market, a true paradise for food lovers. Here you can sample everything from artisan cheese to exotic spices, gourmet burgers to delicate pastries. It's a feast for the senses. What makes London's food special is this incredible fusion. Chefs are constantly experimenting, blending traditional British ingredients with global flavors. You might find a pie with an unexpected, delicious Asian twist, or a classic dessert reimagined with modern techniques. The city has embraced food from every corner of the world and made it its own. This adventurous spirit means there's always something new and exciting to try, whether it's a pop-up restaurant or a new bakery making waves online. Even the simple things are done with a certain London flair. A bacon sandwich, or a bacon sarnie as it's affectionately known, can be a work of art. The quality of ingredients has shot up in recent years. People care about where their food comes from. So, whether you're after a quick bite from a food truck or a fancy Michelin-starred meal, London delivers. It is a city that will feed you very well, in all sorts of wonderful and surprising ways. You certainly won't go hungry here. No chat about London would be complete without mentioning its world-famous landmarks. These are the sights you've seen in pictures, but they're even more impressive in person. There's Big Ben, or the Elizabeth Tower to give it its proper name, standing tall and looking rather splendid after its recent makeover. The Tower of London holds centuries of history, with its crown jewels and tails of ravens. And of course, Buckingham Palace, the official residence of the monarch, always a grand sight to behold. Beyond the big-ticket items, there's an astonishing amount of fun things to do. London is packed with museums, and the brilliant thing is, many of them are free. The British Museum, the National Gallery, the Tate Modern. You could spend weeks exploring them and still not see everything. Then there are the glorious parks, Hyde Park, Regent's Park, St James's Park, offering green oases right in the city centre, perfect for a leisurely stroll or a picnic on a sunny afternoon, which we do occasionally get. The city is also a hub for entertainment. The West End Theatre District is legendary, with shows to suit every taste, from blockbuster musicals to thought-provoking plays. There are live music venues catering to all genres, quirky cinemas, and endless shopping opportunities, from grand department stores to independent boutiques. The best way to discover London's charms is often just to wander, to get a little lost down a cobbled side street and see what you find. There's always a surprise around the corner. So there you have it, a little taster of what makes London such a special and captivating city. It's a place of endless discovery, always changing yet always true to its unique spirit. We at Encyclopedia do hope you've enjoyed this glimpse into London life. Thank you ever so much for joining us today. We'd be absolutely delighted if you consider following Encyclopedia for more fascinating explorations. Cheerio for now, and happy travels, whether real or virtual.